are you? I hope everyone is doing well. Let's move on from this song. But yeah, hi everyone. Welcome Mink and Mavis and Cassie and Bull Strength. Hi. I hope you all are doing well. And today we're going to be working on these dogs. But yeah, how are you? How is everyone doing?
Ice cream.
Thank you so much for the ice cream. I really appreciate that. I'm a little late starting today, so I'm sorry. I usually start at around 12, so I haven't done anything to prepare. We still have all this glass that we need to cut up, and we still have glass we need to plan and all of that. So we're just gonna get started and we're gonna do our best. Hi Kate, how are you? Welcome. Hope you are doing so well today. Alright, this needs to be cut up. Now I will tell you something. This brown glass was giving me just the worst time the other day. And yes, Kate, I did actually. Where is that brown glass? I found the exact same kind. So I found this sheet, and then you can see on the back it has that whitish hue to it, so I know that this is the same glass as this one that I needed more of. So yeah, this one, perfect. Hi Nona, hi Ivan, hello buddy. There's no watermark. Really? I see a watermark. So when I got onto, so I use a service called Restream for my streams, and that's how I multi-stream to the 3 platforms. And they started doing a watermark in the upper right corner. Brian says you can't see it though. I don't know. Yeah, it was the upper right corner. It says Restream, and they just started doing that, but I guess it's not showing up. So, yay! Hi Darkside, and hello Atlas, welcome. But yeah, so we found more of this brown glass, which I'm super excited about. Also, I am doing very well, thank you Mink. I really appreciate that, and I'm glad you're doing well too. Yeah, there's a little chunk missing out of it, but that was fine. Okay, great, that's awesome, because they said I had to pay $20 a month to remove the watermark, so I'm sure it's going to start showing up at some point. Maybe it's because I have the old stream key in, and as long as I don't mess with the stream key, it'll be fine. I don't know. That makes me happy, though. Hi, can someone recommend a good soldering iron for me? Mine quit working this morning. Hello, Trudy. Most people use and recommend, and I use and recommend the Hako FX601. That's my favorite. It's really good. It's temperature controlled. It's awesome. And I know a lot of people have upgraded to that one and they love it, so not sponsored yet. That would be pretty cool. Don't touch anything. Had a very productive morning in the workshop. Soldered up the trizillion pieces I had to foil the other day. Oh, very nice. Yeah, I'm not gonna touch it. I saw the watermark today and I was like, no, go away. But it's fine, I guess, which makes me happy. Alright, we need to organize our life. So we're still cutting up the glass for Miss Bean over here. I got a little bit done the other day. Like I said, it was giving me just a time and a half trying to get all this brown glass cut up. Brown, for whatever reason, it's terrible. It's terrible to work with. It just breaks. It's just really dense. I don't know. It's frustrating. This is what we got cut up. You can see there's a lot that I need to go in with my ring saw and cut up. But not too bad. Not too shabby. I don't know where all these pieces go. That's the one I have in my Amazon cart. Awesome. I think you'll really like it. It's like night and day for soldering. Good day to you, good lady. Tips hat, my lady. How you doing, Nighty? I just got a beginner stained glass kit and I'm excited to see if I like the craft. Oh, that's exciting, Atlas. I think you're gonna love it. Personally, I mean, obviously I love it. I'm a little bit biased. I think the only thing that takes people by surprise is how much time goes into it. Like, I think that we have kind of a problem with, like, all of the social media and TikTok and everything where we have a very short attention span now. And this is a very long, like, a small piece will take you a few hours, you know? So, yeah, remember to smush the like button. I really fancy getting into stained glass. Any advice on sourcing a cheap grinder, or is there a low-cost alternative? You can usually find grinders for pretty cheap, like used ones on Facebook Marketplace, on eBay, etc. They might be a little bit harder to come by right now, but they're definitely still an option. Another place too that you might be able to get one is if you have any stained glass places local to you, or even if you have to drive. If they teach classes, a lot of times they have used grinders, and they might have some that they might be able to sell to you for cheaper, obviously. So you might look into that if you can call around. A lot of people aren't lucky enough to have stained glass places that are within driving distance or a short driving distance to them. So might be worth getting on maps and looking it up. Let's just go ahead and start cutting. We're gonna go ahead and just start cutting glass. I'm gonna trim this piece down. We're just gonna go for it. And I still have some white glass that I need to cut as well. So we're gonna move this up here. I need to do an order soon, and I need to get, it's about time for me to get a new cutting tool. Mine is very, very gritty right now. Like, I think it's just time to replace it, or I might need to just replace the head because this is still good. Oh, Glasstar. Oh no, that's a bad time for Glasstar to stop making grinders. I started working with glass in August of 2019, but I didn't really get serious with it until maybe October or November of 2019. And then I've been full-time self-employed doing stained glass since June of 2020. So it's almost 3 years now. June 5th is going to be my 3-year anniversary. See, this glass is just so hard to break, it doesn't make any sense. Let's grab our pliers. It's kind of hard to believe it's almost been 3 years though. Like, it's wild. It's wild. Inland though makes really, oh no. Well, still a bad time to not be in the stained glass game. That sucks. Alright, it is 5 minutes into the stream and I already cut myself. Tee-hee. Do I have any tiny band-aids? Ow. I don't need a giant one. There it is. Tiny. I need to do something for the stream real quick. My log that's usually behind the stream numbers is gone. I need to find it and replace the log because I recently had to wipe my hard drive and get a new one. So let me find that real quick, and because I just like how it looks on the stream. I like found this little mushroom, and normally there's a border around it. I haven't put any effort into my 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 stream overlay. We are low effort in this chat. Where's my log? Viewer count log. Let me find this. Oh, Cassie, is that the one that Lark was talking about? Or did you post that? It's like a cutter thing that like you just put the glass in. Let's see. Stream. There we go. Yay, the log is back. All right. Slight cohesion in my in the theme of the stream theme. Forest. All right. Great. You're probably gonna hear me getting frustrated at some point because that happened a lot with this glass the other day when I was trying to get these little earpieces cut up. I assume you just feed the glass through. It looks like there's a little roller ball, little roller wheel underneath the cutting tool that allows the glass to like move over it. Pretty neat idea, especially like, I don't know what applications that might be good for. Wrist issues, any sort of like disability that you don't have, I don't know, the ability to grip the cutter. Wow, the rooster, it's right there. It's just right outside my shed. It did not take long at all. Yeah, that's really cool. I'm gonna have to look into that more. Generally, I'm not too bothered by the amount of cutting that I have to do. But depending on how much it is, I might look into getting it. I would really like to start doing stuff like that, like reviewing new products and stuff. My little co-host out there, the rooster. It sounds a bit like the cutter's mate, but opposite. Cutter's mate, the glass stays still and you move the machine around it. Interesting. Also, hello Death Thinker, how are you? Welcome in. Yep. He's a cheap co-host for sure. Cheap, I'll bet extremely annoying. He just does that all day though. You all know. I'm not even gonna keep going on about it. Grab my washcloth. I'm gonna try using Malpezzi. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. I'm gonna try using my runners and see if that makes it a little easier. For those who are not familiar with stained glass work, runners, running pliers They're these big pliers that have a curve in them that help you, like you'll see. I don't trust these because I actually was gifted these at some point, and because I never had used them, but I don't trust them fully. I trust my cutting skills more than these, but it might just be user error. Also, hi Verziga, how are you? Welcome. I don't like these. They're just, they feel like you have no control. That's why I think I just don't trust them. Although they might be good for just applying. Okay, so they apply pressure, which might be good for deepening the score line and maybe not necessarily breaking this glass in particular, but at least like deepening that score line and making the breaking process slightly easier. Because, oh my gosh, I consider myself a pretty strong individual, and I feel like I'm like really pulling on it. Fine, thanks. How are you? I'm doing really well. Thank you so much for asking. The Renaissance Festival was super fun. We might end up going again just because Brian learned that he loves kettle corn. He thought kettle corn was gross because he had only ever had the kind that you put in the microwave, like not actual fair kettle corn. And I got this big bag of it, and then he was like munching on it, and he's like eating all of it. But we might end up going with some friends as well. Tools are my second favorite part of the hobby stuff. Right? I don't have many, but if you want, I'd be happy to explain all the tools at some point that I have. Yeah. It probably would not work. I use them when you have more glass on either side. Yeah, so they are, you're totally right, buddy. They're usually better for like big sheets. I was just kind of testing it to see if it's something that I could use for these. It did seem to help with like I said, with deepening that score line, and making it a little bit easier to break. Like, let's test it on this. I might break my own heart by doing this because this is a very like tiny little annoying thing that I fully expect to break off. But let's try applying some pressure with the runners and then seeing if using my normal pliers will make it easier to break it. I just did an upper body workout too, so if my hands are extra shaky today, it's because I did bench press and my arms are like what's kettle corn? Ah, yes. So kettle corn, it's traditionally made in a big like metal kettle, right? Like a big pot. And they pop it and then they add like a little bit of salt and sugar, so it's kind of like a sweet popcorn, and it's kind of buttery too. So kettle corn specifically is sweet versus like other normal popcorn, which is mostly just like a savory buttery. How dare you be so English as to not know what our foods are? Do you have any resources for templates to use? There are a lot of places online that you can get templates. So there's free templates. I don't remember the website, but there's like a website that has a ton of free templates. I would say those are more of a traditional style stained glass. If you want like new style stained glass, Etsy is a fantastic resource. I have a few templates available on my Etsy, and then like there's tons of people that sell templates. Oh, and Delphi has free templates. Cool. But I think Etsy is really cool because like you can usually just pay a few dollars and you can get like a lot cooler templates than what Delphi might have or what like those big stores have. But it just depends on what you want your style to be. Hi Gary, how are you? Welcome. But yeah, Brian learned he liked kettle corn. I love kettle corn. I'm a kettle corn fiend. I love it. It's my favorite. He always thought it was gross. Me and my mom both love kettle corn. But yeah, anyway, it was fun. We might go back. I think this is the last weekend of it. It might be two more weekends. I'm honestly not certain. Good, good, good. Yes, I did, Nanu. You have a very nice studio. I want to improve my studio because there's things I don't like about it. I think I would really want to, I think it would be really cool if I painted the, recesses of the shed white and possibly left the beams unpainted, or if I stained them like a darker color. I think that would be kind of cool. Because I don't think I'll ever end up putting drywall up, honestly. So my original intention with the shed was to put insulation and drywall and make it like a little cute thing. But I just don't know if I want to do that. So I think so too. I think I would want to do I think white would really help brighten everything up. I have always wanted a studio that has a light mossy green paint to it, but I might do that as maybe I could do that as an accent area or something. Maybe that wall could have some mossy green, but yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know what we're doing, to be honest. I don't know. We were talking about moving, and now I don't know if that's in the cards anymore. So, but yeah, the ceiling, a brighter color would be cool too. There's a lot of things, but I would still have to take everything out. And if I do decide that I want to do that, we're about to cross the event horizon for not being able to do that in Florida anymore. So if I want to do that, it needs to be soon. It needs to be very, very soon. Reason being, we would have to take everything out or move everything to the center. I'd have to completely redo my studio. And it's about to be very humid. Yeah, the green for the doors would look really cool. Just because I don't think it's inherently ugly, except for the plywood is what makes this hella ugly. Objectively, really ugly. But yeah, how cool would that be? I just thought of the stain. If I stained the beams something, it'd be cool. There's a lot of stuff we could do. We gotta just commit though, because like I said, we're running out of time, y'all. We're running out of gosh darn time. Yep, stain then. It's just I think of the stuff like that, I'm always just I don't want to spend money. But that's a stupid reason, because it would make my studio, I would love it so much more in here. I actually just cleaned my desk, which I am super in love with, because I was getting to the point where I despised sitting at my desk. So because it was just dirty. That would be so cute. I need to just do it. Maybe next time I go to Lowe's, I'll look up paint colors. Just do it. Yeah. Natural organic stain. Ugh. I really wonder what the best way to do it, because like honestly moving the glass shelf, oh my lord, like the effort, y'all, the effort to move all of this glass. Terrible. Who's calling me? Go away. Hold on, let me make sure this isn't important. Okay, hi. It was a family member, so I'm glad that I picked it up. I didn't have their number saved. They got a new number. For the white, you could use chicken poop. Wow, Kate, sage sage advice. There would be nothing that I would like more. Painting my walls with chicken poop. The rooster could come in handy. I guess that isn't bad, but I got poked. That is totally fine, Atlas. Please feel free to ask away. You will just be completely disappointed by my answers. So I get most of my glass in person. I have a glass person that I get it from. And there's a few places that I can go that aren't too far of a drive. Still a hike, but not too bad. So that's where I'll go, and I'll stop by a few different places to get glass. It's usually like a whole adventure. You can also, Atlas, I'm not sure if you're aware, but I do have on the YouTube channel, I have like informational videos, and I talked about like different places to buy glass from, and there's a lot of people that have commented really helpful places that they order online. So most of mine is sourced in person, and then there's places that you can also, I've ordered a few times from places on Etsy, and then anything in stained glass. And I have the links, I'm pretty sure I have the links on one of the most recent videos I did. Hello Mags, welcome. How are you? I'm doing very well. We're just, you know, mummifying our fingers slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. Try to clean up these edges as much as we can without breaking off these tiny little tippies. Hello, welcome. How are you doing today, Fourth Whist? Can I call you Fourth? Do you have a preferred like shortened Whist? Shortened nickname? If you do, please let me know. And you're very welcome, Atlas. You are very welcome. I wish that I had I wish I could get videos up more quickly. So I'm ashamed of the slowness with content creation. Hi Potts, how are you? Welcome. Welcome in. I hope you are doing very well. Fourth. I'll call you Whist. I'll call you Whist. I like Whist. It sounds very whimsical. Whist. Whisty. Okay, I'm gonna get carried away. I'll stop. Let's split these. This is hairy. This is gonna be hairy. I live in Oregon, so I'll have to do some research for glass places. Ah. Hi, Morgan. How are you? Oh, gosh. I'm embarrassed now. It's like weird when people I know in real life watch. How are you? We're just cutting up some glass, cutting our little fingies into tiny shreds, shredderoonies. Doing good, just got back from Canada over the weekend, so trying to get everything unpacked. Hope you're doing good too. I am great, everyone's great. Awesome. You were in, Potts, you were there for quite a while, weren't you? You were there for like a month or something? Team Ultra X, thank you for the follow. Welcome. I think I should be able to use runners for this. Let's cross our fingers and pray. Yay! I kind of stream at weird times for some people, but good to have you here. I'm glad you could make it. Glad you could make it to my humble little stream. Oh, thank you very much, Team Ultra. Ultra? Can I call you? I'm gonna say Ultra. Very nice. How was it? Did you get to do any exploring? Any sort of fun excursion-y type things? Gonna DM you about a commission on Discord right now before I forget. I've been meaning to reach out. Heck yeah. Yeah, feel free. I'll check my DMs after the stream. Happy St. Patty's Day. Is it St. Patrick's Day? I don't know anything. Ultraman. Nice. Yeah, we will, we're working on this. This is how it looks like in full size. Full size Bean. Her name is Bean. And then we have Belle. It's pretty big. I have kind of tiny little weird hands, but pretty big. It's 13.5 inches across. But happy St. Patty's Day. I didn't know that that was today. I'm out of the loop. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I figured I should show it instead of just having like, oh, the concept, like kind of so everyone can see how it's coming along. We took a trip to Banff, which was beautiful. Other than that, we hung out around Calgary. Ooh, if you have any pictures, please feel free. I don't know if you are into posting pictures. If you have any like cool pictures, I don't know what Banff is. St. Patty's Day was on the 14th. Is it different in Canada or something? Doesn't she? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna show you a picture of Belle. She's so cute. She's a tripod. One of her front legs is missing. It's so funny too because I have Evan and Bean and she is Belle she's the tripod, and then that one is Bean. And so I was like, Evan is a tripod. My Evan is a tripod. And then I have Bean. And I was like, what a weird little coincidence. No, it's the 17th. Oh my lord. Hold on. I'm gonna look this up. I'm gonna look this up. St. Patrick's Day. It says it's for the 17th for me too. Oh, it is the 17th. Yay! When you're self-employed, you have no idea what day it is, basically, at any given moment. My lord. Oh my gosh, I made it to a live stream. Welcome, Nurse Kara. So exciting. Too bad I only have a few minutes left on my lunch break. Thank you for all the tutorials. Thank you so much for watching and for coming into the live stream. I love having new people come in. I'm sorry that you can only hang out for a little bit. But that's exciting. Welcome in. I'm not in Canada. Well, I was wondering because Terry was in Canada, and it's the 17th though. I don't know. I love your project that you're working on. Do you have any video on drawing pet portraits? I do not, but I will tell you that most of the time, maybe I could make a tutorial of my process on, I'm going to be doing two more goats soon. I'm going to be doing 2 more goats soon, so maybe I could draw that, like record the process. What I do for pet portraits, I do trace pet portraits unless I get like just a ton of pictures that aren't good angles, and then I usually try to like alter them as best I can to still keep their essence. But I do trace the pet portraits, but there is a little bit of... Charlie's here! Hi Charlie, how are you? Long time. Everyone's been asking if you've been okay. Oh my gosh. Where have you been, sir? Everyone's been asking me how I do that though, but I lost my train of thought. Recording the pet portrait drawing, it can be a little tricky to segment the face in a way that it still maintains their facial structure, if that makes sense. So where the glass lines are, so like for Miss Bean, you see where I like separate it right on the nose. Sometimes that can be hard, especially for... Was it that long? I thought it was a weekend thing. I thought it was like a one-day thing. Okay, I'm so out of it. But hello. Yeah, it can be a little hard, especially like there's been dogs that are like all one color. It can be really hard to segment them and like really like make it make sense. So I can try to record that, and I'll add it to my never-ending list of videos that I need to do. I'll add it. All right, let's get back to work. You know, I'll just start talking and then I just can't even stop myself. How was the festival? Did you have such a fun time?
Ice cream.
Thank you so much for the ice cream, Terry. Thank you. Well, I went a week early to help build stuff. It was March 11th to the 13th. Oh, okay, gotcha. Wow, that was such a long time. I was just like, where did Charlie go? Everyone's been asking. Well, I'm glad it went well. I'm glad you had a fun time. I'm assuming it was a fun time. Any experiences at the festival that stand out that you'd like to share with the class? Share your little vacation you took. I don't know where this piece goes. Here, maybe? let's try to clean this up too. I always save the cleanup process for when I'm not streaming, and it's just like, why would I do that to myself? We're gonna try to get as much of these little silver bits off as possible. Yes, Terry made a sticker for the chat, by the way, and it's SunBear with 2 band-aids. This is from this stream. Those are the 2 band-aids that I've had to apply since this stream started. He was off getting cultured rather than hanging out with us. Oh, I see how it is, Kate. I see. I fell in love with an Irish lass going to Scotland in July. Really? You met a girl and fell in love, and then you're gonna go visit her? You better not be messing with me. I love love stories. This better not be a joke. Yeah, you gotta go with the flow of the stream, right? Like you go with the flow of traffic. Go with the flow of the stream. Molly, hi. Ooh, I'm excited to see it, Potts. I am very excited. Thank you for sharing. Molly, do you want to say hi to everyone? Yeah. Say hello to the ancient cat. Here, we'll give Molly her 15 minutes of fame for the stream. This is the studio cat, Molly. She's what are you doing? She's so old and hi. Hi. I'm letting Molly say hello to everyone. Hi, Dale. Welcome. Dale!
What do you think about that, Dale?
Known her for 4 years. She had a boyfriend. Oh! Hi, Reb. Welcome. Thank you so much. Molly was just staring at me, so I wanted to have her say hello. Brian's here too. You want to say hi?
Hi.
Your beard is so wild right now.
I know. I'm gonna go run them errands.
Okay.
I got everything sorted out. Just gotta get pictures and all that.
Okay.
Right.
Bye.
Bye.
Love you.
You too.
Alright, let's get back to work. Enough of this. Enough of this nonsense. I'm excited to have mac and cheese with corned beef for St. Patty's dinner tonight. Ooh. That sounds delish. Delish. Alright, anyway. Sorry, y'all. We got a little distracted. I'm going to the Pacific Northwest this summer, planning on going to British Columbia or Vancouver. Ooh. I might be going to the Pacific Northwest sometime in the summer. I'm not sure when. I still have to like book flights and stuff just to see family, but I might be going too, and I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But if I booked for like a few months out, the tickets were like $200, which is not bad at all. I missed a bunch of messages though. Hold on, let me go back. Thank you for the follow, person. Yep. Known her for 4 years. She had a boyfriend though. I'm assuming that says boyfriend. Okay. If you ain't leaking, you ain't working glass. It's good to have you back, Charlie. Let me see. Did I miss anything else? No, I don't think so. It's too early. Hi, Jesse. Welcome in. Bring a coat. Oh, I know. When I went to visit my brother when he used to live there back in 2015, I went in August for my birthday. And it would get down into like the 60s at night, which Florida girl, I'm not used to that. So I would be freezing. So definitely will bring a coat. Are they seriously that much more now because of gas prices? Hold on. No, don't get distracted. I'm not gonna look up airline tickets right now. I'm so easily distractible. My December trip cost around $600. When I looked up flights, it was $200. This was like a few weeks ago. Hold on. Where's my phone? Stand by. Although the flight times were really crappy. It was like red eyes. So that might be why. Let's check. Skyscanner. That's what I use. Skyscanner like finds like the cheapest flights. Not sponsored, by the way. Just okay. Let's go to there. And then I will go theoretically August, beginning of August. Let's see if the tickets are still terrible. Road trip. Road trip would be very fun, but very long and expensive. This still says, oh. From... Stand by. No, I just stop working sometimes. I'm sorry, Ultra. I get really distracted. Oh my god, now it's $700. Oh, now it's almost $500. No, 3, 4. Damn. Should have booked it back then. Oh well. Random question. I know you're in Florida. I'm in Jacksonville. Have you been here and know of any glass shops? I found one in St. Augustine. I'm heading down there this weekend. I know a few. And I'm very hesitant to like tell everywhere that I go just because I don't want to like dox myself. So I'm not sure of any in that area. I'm much further south, but that's all I'll say. I hope you understand. Just because privacy and that sort of thing. Possibly, depending on what you stream. I don't watch a whole lot of streams unless they're arty. Unless you just came over and you just want me to host you, if that was the whole intention. I don't usually end for a few hours, so... I usually try to stream for a few hours. Oh, thanks, Charlie. The moth was pretty fun. I like that little guy. What kind of stuff do you stream, Ultra? Is it gaming? I'm assuming so, unless you do ultra crafting. Ultra, super, mega crafting. do art. Cool. Yeah, if you're streaming, I'll come check it out. I'm more into, like, if I do watch any streams, it definitely is like I'm more into art stuff than gaming usually. I will check out some gaming streams, but not too often. Hey Sarah, welcome. I'm jealous of whoever was the lucky one to get Space Panda. Oh no! I don't remember who got Space Panda. But they got another one as well. They got the Space Panda and then something else, and they've ordered for me quite a few times. That was insane. That shop update, I almost like, I got a little teary when that shop update went live, because I think that was the fastest almost sellout that I've ever had. I actually still have a few pieces in there, but the centerpiece, the Dreamy Space Portal, which was like the most expensive thing in the shop update, I posted the shop update. I waited like 20 seconds and then I went to my Etsy page to just make sure everything was formatted correctly, and it was gone. Like someone had purchased the space portal within 45 seconds. I was like, what? Gotta get back to work. Talk to you soon. It was great tuning in. Thank you so much for stopping by, Morgan. I really appreciate it. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Happy St. Patty's. I literally had no idea. But yeah, happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone. I'm not like a huge holiday person, if I'm being honest. I like barely do anything for Halloween, and then probably Christmas is the thing I do the most stuff for. I'm kind of a weenie. I'm sorry, everyone. Yeah, someone ordered, someone ordered the Space Panda and another bear, and then one person got both of the strawberries, so they just like dumped them in their cart and checked out. I think it was a piercer in Florida that that used to work at the place I get tattooed at, which I was like, that was so wild. Like, it's just crazy. Like, I knew this person in passing, and then they like ordered some bears from me. I'm very, dare I say, very behind on the next shop update. I haven't almost done anything. I started on the centerpiece yesterday. I spent a few hours on it. It's a doozy. It's 115 pieces, which is the most pieces I've ever done for anything ever. It's a lot. It's a lot, and it's very overwhelming because it's really just very detailed. Hey, Nanu, how are you? Like this dog portrait, this has like 90 pieces. Unbearably amazing. Thanks. Thank you, Charlie. I really appreciate that. I mean, it's like, it was like a popular thing, right? Like, I saw that it was really popular on Instagram, but it's still just like, I've had stuff blow up on like TikTok before, and it like didn't. Then I'll have stuff not sell, at least for a little bit. Like the Death's Head Hawk Moth that I did, that one took a little bit, and that was like, I think that one was 400. So it was about the same price, but it was just like so fast. It blew me away. The Space Portal was $395, I think is what I listed it for. And it was just gone. Oh, also, Blue Planet Glass. I'm pretty sure she posted one of our collaboration pieces. So if you go check on Instagram, Blue Planet Glass posted, it was a love potion that I did the painting for. So go check out that. I'm gonna post it on my Instagram today. Yes, Kate, that's what it was about. My secret project that I refuse to reveal yet is 115 pieces. It's wild. I have someone that wants an elephant, 6 feet by 4 feet. No. I mean, that's a, if she wants to pay like $20,000. Yeah. 10,000, 20,000, whatever it would be. That's stupid though. That's really huge. The lady that works at the glass shop I used to go to, she specializes in like dragon pictures that are like this, like that are like 6 by 4 feet or 10 by 5 feet or whatever. And there's one collector that like collects all of her dragons, and their entire living room, every window, if they have like these huge windows, they're just like these giant stained glass dragons. But I don't blame you, Nanu. I don't like working on big stuff at all. Mm-mm. This is probably this project is probably one of the bigger projects that I'm comfortable with doing. Like, not that it makes me uncomfortable, but this is usually the upper end, the upper sizing limit that I try to stick within, just because I don't know, it's just what I like to do, you know? It's just what I like. Yeah, it might be, you might need a little bit more experience for that, because that's a whole thing. That's a whole thing. I don't blame you, Nanu. I wonder if my hair will ever get any longer. I feel like it never gets any longer than this. It's just been this length for years. Just saw the pattern in Patreon. Thank you. No problem. I need to convert some more stuff into patterns for the Etsy, because there's certain things that I used to make that I've like retired for myself. I just do not want to make them anymore. Yeah, kiln will be fun. Kiln will be very, very fun. Yeah, that's the kind that you bake on, buddy, because I don't really want a kiln, or I don't have the room for a kiln either. But it's a Pebeo Vitria 160. They also have Pebeo, so it's P-E-B-E-O. They have Vitrail, which is solvent-based from everything I've read online. I haven't tried it, and from everything I can tell, you don't have to bake that one. So... Kara, I also have a, I'm not sure if you're aware, I do have a Patreon as well. So for the $9 a month tier, I do 2 patterns, and I put up a poll so you can vote on the patterns. And I have a ton of patterns on my Patreon. So like you pay, it's actually kind of a steal. You can pay the $9 and then you have access to all the patterns. I've actually considered listing some of them on my Etsy, as long as I'm gonna ask people on Patreon, because you're still, like, if you sign up for the Patreon, you're still getting a better deal than if you buy them on, if I were to list them on Etsy. But I have a ton of patterns. I've been making 2 patterns a month for my Patreon since April of 2021, so there's like a pretty big pool on there. I've done some really cool ones too. I did a sushi. Okay, cool. Sorry. Whoops. I had no idea. Well, thank you for being a patron. I really appreciate it. Sorry that that pitch went for so long. What is this? What piece number is this? Let's go here, maybe? Oh, look, Minecraft stream. Minecraft? Did it get pixely? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, I'm so glad. I am so glad. Smush the like, shatter the share, and hit the join, and yeah, that would be great. Yeah, so if I'll just pitch everything right now. So I unlocked the join button on YouTube, which unlocks YouTube memberships. So the join button will send you to the memberships, and it's $4.99 a month, and it goes towards my channel, and it'll help me just do things for the channel and help me get better gear. I want a better camera really, really badly. I'm just saving up for it. It's the one that I want is like quite an investment, but yeah, so the membership is a monthly thing. It would help the channel a lot. You don't have to do it at all though. It makes me uncomfortable even talking about it. The paint is durable, yes. I don't know if it doesn't scratch as far as I've seen. I do mix the colors. The only thing that you need to be cautious of is you need to mix them kind of gently because they can bubble, like they can get some bubbles in them. So if you mix it, just do it really gingerly, and usually the way that I mix it is I'll get a dollop and let me get a brush. Let me demonstrate with like a big brush if I can find one. I kind of mix it with downward strokes. So like I'll get a glob of the paint, never on something this big, and then I will like mix it by just going in one direction. And so I'll like have the different paint types, and I'll kind of mix it as gently as possible like this, and kind of roll the brush around while I'm doing like a one directional movement to avoid those bubbles. Certain colors bubble more, you'll just have to experiment with them. But yeah. Here's the pitch. I know. I'm the worst at advocating for myself. I'm just like, yeah, subscribe if you want. That'd be cool. Some people are like self-promo sharks. See if we can clean up these lines without breaking it straight in half. Boldly brash. Well, thanks, Charlie. I appreciate it. That's what you're like, basically a mod without being a mod, and that's what mods are supposed to do, right? I've never thought about having a mod other than Brian. These are just coming together. Look at how these colors look. Hold on, let's see if we can... So you can kind of see how everything, all the different browns have come together. They are just coming right along. I have no idea where some of these go. I think that one goes there. I don't know. I don't know, man. 37 goes like here. 38 goes here. Yeah, a moderator, a chat moderator. So like mods usually will be like, you'll be like, hey, can I get a shout out? And they'll like shout out whatever. Thank you, Nanu. I appreciate that. I think I still have a few slots available, or one slot available for the monthly Suncatcher too. I don't know what you signed up for, Nanu. Probably the outline one, maybe. But I do have one slot available for the monthly Suncatcher. You cannot see the colors right at all. Let me see. There's a little better. See, there's all the different tones. This is like lighter. Oh no, my camera arm came off the damn thing. Ugh. Hold on. I have to reattach my camera. They are pretty big doggies, I'll tell you that much. These are English Springer Spaniels, so they're not super small dogs. Gal, thank you for the diamonds. I don't want to mispronounce your name, but thank you so much. Welcome. Coming right along, taking forever because I just talk all the time. I'm your unknown friend. The new non-Spotify music mix. Thank you, Nanu. This music, I found a bunch of stream-friendly music on Bandcamp. So because I canceled my Spotify membership, I've been helping to support other artists on Bandcamp, and they have like a whole app that you can stream music and stuff. But I've been downloading music from Bandcamp and I really like it, and then I just use like the Windows music thing. Yeah, I found some really good music. I do need a light table. I need a lot of things. I need quite a few things. Well, I don't need, I want. I would like. This, I mean, I would love to have a work table that isn't an old kitchen table. That would be awesome. I would love to have a workbench that was like just attached to the wall and just like took the entire wall up. But in due time. Yes, the camera arm. Coming right along. Gosh, we still have so many. These curves can just take quite a while. Let's see. You could also use Monster Cat on your Twitch channel for free too. What is that? Monster Cat? Oh, is that music? Completely forgot what the conversation was about. Let me write that down. Monster Cat. I have a little mushroom notepad. Whee! Monster Cat. Alright. I don't think I scored this yet. It's a Twitch channel you can add to your Twitch and play in the background. Ah, very cool. I'll check that out. I've been really enjoying going through Bandcamp and finding new music. I found this like kind of, I've been really into like ambient relaxing music recently, and I found this artist and their music is so beautiful. There's one song, I think I'm gonna post it. I think I'll post it on my Discord so people, it's a name your price too, so if you like it you can get it for super cheap. But it reminds me of the summers that I used to spend at my grandparents' house, and those were like some of my favorite memories from when I was growing up, because I would always go to my grandparents' house for 2 weeks in the summer, and they're in Ohio. God, they're in Ohio, and they had like just this beautiful old Victorian home, and I always loved going there. I haven't been there in a while, but yep, this song reminds me of that. Really pretty music. Was cleaning cat boxes and meowing back. What happened to her? Yeah, the arm that this camera is on over here, this camera, it just came off the shelf. So no broken arms, just me being dramatic. I do. I love old people. And I feel like I'm kind of just like I'm just an old person. Stained glass. It's not just for old people. Aw, thank you so much, Atlas. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. The pattern that I drew for the first pattern for March, I haven't posted the second one yet. I haven't drawn it yet. But the first pattern, I'm like, I love it so much. I love it so much. I've always wanted to do, so for the first March pattern, it's a jar with fireflies in it, and I just think it's so freaking cute. I just love it. I want to mount a PVC track system to the ceiling for lights and cameras. Good lord, Nanu, you do really intense like DIY stuff like that. I've been wanting to build a lot of stuff out of PVC recently. I want to make one of my ideas is I want to make a shelf, like a greenhouse type thing for outside for all of my plants. Specifically like my cactusy, like succulent plants that can't get water all the time, because I had a lot of plants die whenever we moved out here, and it rains every day, and I didn't have a way to shelter them and also have them get enough sunlight. So I want to build a PVC shelf that goes right by the fence that we have, because our main courtyard is south facing, so we get tons of sunlight. So I want to build like a mini greenhouse where the sides can kind of roll up and it won't get too humid. So I want to build something like that very soon, because the rainy season's coming. It's instead of winter is coming, the rainy season is coming. We've already gotten quite a few thunderstorms. Have you tried them, Nanu? The small growers? Do you like them? I love mine. They're really, really good for cleaning up the edges. If it'll be outside, paint it so the plastic does not degrade. Use a lighter color. I could get some of the mossy green I want. Paint it, or just like probably get like an outdoor spray paint. Fill the off with cement for added rigidity or stiffer so it won't sag. Ah, gotcha. So what I was thinking was the shelf. Okay, fill the. I was like, fill the off. It's not gonna be super tall. It's not gonna have super heavy stuff on it. But what I was thinking was just having like the outline for the shelf with PVC pipe, and then just putting like some wooden planks or something, like just something really simple on like for the shelves themselves, if that makes sense. So yeah, I could like spray paint it, or just whatever paint people, you handy people, think I should use. And then covering it with some sort of like plastic thing. I would love to make it out of like make something out of old windows. Yeah, buddy, we're on the same page. That's yeah, so I would love to do something like that. I just don't know where to go to get old windows like that, because I feel like every place that I know of, they like charge a ton of money for old windows. So like vintage window frames. There has to be somewhere around here though that I could get them. Cause I'm pretty sure PVC is like really expensive now or something. SunBear inspired tool acquired inspiration. This is sketchy. I don't know if this is gonna like this. This is very sketchy. Actually, I'm not even gonna try. This is totally gonna break off and make me angry, so I think I'm gonna save this for my grinder. And then I'll need to get plants, because all of my cute little tiny plants died because of my horrendous neglect. Oh, there's one I want to go to. Oh my gosh, perfect. Perfect. There's one I've been wanting to go to the restore forever. Yes. Yes, hold on. How far away is it? Garage sales, lucked out upon someone getting new windows installed. Krylon Fusion. Might stream it too. Very cool. Let's see. See, Charlie, that's what I'm thinking. Like, even though it is still a little bit, maybe I could just make this I don't know. We'll see. Where is the closest restore to me? I'm getting so excited. I got hiccups. Oh my god, it's so close. I do want to make a sink. I need to make a sink as well. Let's see. The closest one to me. So close. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. I need to just like plan out the sizing that I want everything to be. We're gonna have to grind that one down too, so I don't lose the little tip. The little tip. I asked about you on 2 streams. Thought, I know, I was saying that whenever he came in. I was like, oh my god, he's here. I'm gonna chance it. Life's too short to not take risks. Now I'm... Oh. Now I'm scared. What if it doesn't break right? There we go. Perfect. You go right here. Whew. Look at this beautiful colors. Oh my god. How dare you have a life, Charlie? How dare you? I assumed that's what you were doing, but it just seemed like such a long time that I was like, hopefully it wasn't something else. Hopefully. It is very tedious, Cassie. Oh my god. I feel like I've been working on this for so long and I've done like nothing. Granted, most of the work that I've done for this has been on live stream, and y'all know that I just start talking and then I can't stop, and I also can't multitask, so I start talking and then I just oh, you know how it goes. The fact that I can even do half of what I do on live streams is honestly, I'm impressed with myself. One of my friends, he was like the friend that convinced me to start live streaming back in September of 2020. He like says all the time, like, you've gotten so much better about not getting distracted while you stream. Because I used to be so bad. So much worse. Did you ever talk to Etsy about the banned mushrooms? So that it was Instagram that banned the mushrooms. Hey, there he is! The man, the myth, the stagnation. Speak of the devil. Did you just come in as soon as I started saying that? Were your ears burning? I wasn't able to talk to Instagram about the banned mushroom, but they didn't take the video down, so I think it was my fault for using a hashtag that I shouldn't have used. So it's fine. I think it was either reported or they just cracked down on that hashtag, so. No, I'm not. What are you talking about? Listen, if I do, it's because I'm excited that I actually have a British friend, okay? The fact that the internet exists and I can just have this like friend that's like many thousands of miles away is wild. And don't pretend like it's not. You just have this like backwoods, borderline hillbilly friend in Florida, and I have this British friend constantly correcting my accent. I love it. Called out. Got 2 due to open oven doors. Ooh, 23rd and 26th. Very exciting. Love me some baby goats. One of the portraits I'm gonna be doing for the goats is a baby. A baby named Nugget. I don't even know where this goes because it's just buried. Great. It's a pretty, it's a weird inside joke to say. Weird inside joke to say there, Stag. I don't even want to say the rest of it because then everyone will be like, ew, what is she talking about? At this point, I could make anything up and say it's a British phrase. That's what, like, yesterday when I was like, do you have fireflies? And you're like, what? And I was like, oh, what do you call them? Like, torch bugs? Alright, we got all the brown pieces that we need for this pepperoni, so we can go ahead and cut up the white glass that we started planning the other day. Move this over just a little bit. Okay. I have multiples. I just talk to Stag all the time. I have other British friends too. He was just the first the first actual British person that I ever talked to. Actually, no, I talked to some people like on the phone, like that brought their dogs in that moved here. Anyway, you're making me uncomfortable, Verza guy. I feel bad now. I know so many British people now. Oh my lord. Fireflies, lightning bugs, yeah, that's fine. Apparently they don't have torch bugs in the UK though, which is sad. But we don't have them in Florida either, which made me very sad because I grew up in North Carolina. Well, I grew up in a few places, but most of my childhood was in North Carolina. Yay, monkey foot! Oh, I love it. It's so cool. Little fairies. If you haven't heard me do my terrible British accent, monkey, I apologize in advance. I think it's funny. I just think it's funny. And technically, the little British accent that I use sometimes, I got it from Stag. From Stagnation. It does sound medieval. Sounds like it could be like one of the medieval, like made up. Oh, that's the draw of the stream. Oh my god, and I haven't even used it. I can't just use it whenever, you know? I get too embarrassed about it. It's too bad I can't have the the Twitch like channel points thing, because you have to be affiliate to have the channel points, right? If I was a Twitch affiliate, if I did do that, one of the channel point redemptions would totally be like talking a British accent. Maybe for a minute, I don't know. I love it. I think I've shared this before on stream though, because like everyone's weird, right? Like when people are not like around other people, like some people I guess are weird. I'm weird. I like I talk out loud if I'm in here alone, right? Which is healthy. It's a healthy thing to do, so don't come for me. And I like to talk out loud. I like to talk out loud in an Australian accent because I love Australian accents. So, you know, I enjoy it. I think accents other than American are really cool. I know everyone in here is weird. Humans like to pretend. Oh, I'm normal. I'm so normal. I really hope it's not just me, but people try to pretend like, oh, I'm so normal. I would never do that. Shut up. Don't even try. Or I'll talk in a British accent. Me and my mom. Oh, I know. Me and my mom, our greeting to each other is always like a hello. I always say hello, mommy. Especially if I'm like in a really annoying mood and I'm just calling her to like talk to her for the second time in a day. Hello, mommy. Hey, someone. Oh, also, Verziga fake redeemed channel points. Shine your shoes for tuppence. Clean your chimney for threepence. That's like all we say. That's Stag. You can literally blame that Stag. That's Stag's fault, by the way. Blame him for that terrible accent. Not okay. To say, what did you say? Yeah, I'll go through scenarios. I like to talk about scenarios, like, you know, like when you replay things in your head, like anxiety replay things in your head. I'll go over scenarios like that, because sometimes it just feels good to say stuff out loud, you know? Please, sir. Shine your shoes for tuppence. That's Tiny Tim. That's what that little, that accent is, little Tiny Tim. Little Tim Timony. I don't trust myself with this one, but we're gonna mark it with silver Sharpie. Little Tim Timony. I don't think I could carry on a British accent for many minutes. Like, I think the embarrassment would just make me shrivel up. The embarrassment of it would make me shrivel up like a little raisin. I would not be able to do any glass work if I was embarrassment shriveled. Tuppence and threepence. My Stag sent me a video about like all the money that they used to have, and it was really confusing. Buttery! Make sure you tell him that it's solder, and not solder. From me. Tell him that for me. Tell him I'm streaming and tell him that I said that. Although solder does sound so much better. I need to add Cockney to my repertoire. I do. I'll start practicing more, honestly. I'll start practicing in earnest, and that way I can be more entertaining. More entertaining for the masses. Also, if you guys aren't familiar, I'm sure you're familiar with Buttery Smooth, but I love Buttery's stream. He's doing an art share day today, or as he calls it, Shart Day. I usually like to go in and give him an old I like a nice wet shart day, and then I just leave. Yes, yes, Nanu. Nanu's doing God's work today. Oh, I love it. Yeah, Buttery's funny. Buttery's a funny guy. Solder! 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 Cookies! Solder cookies! That's his other thing too, because he's British and they say biscuits. He gets all mad. He gets in a little tiffy fit if anyone says cookies. Bless him. Bless his cotton socks. Yeah. I feel like we need to add a little bit more cutting oil to this. Biscuits! Sharts are dangerous. A truer sentence has never been spoken before. Cookies! Biscuits! Oh, I love Buttery. Someone donated a few weeks ago, someone donated like $900 to him, and it like made me cry. He was crying, I was crying. I'm sure everyone in the stream was just crying. Bless his cotton socks. Just love him. Alright.
Hi! Welcome back!
These are almost entirely gone.
I don't doubt it.
There's like 6 left. Remember how they had like the multiple shelves of them?
Yeah.
There's like one little corner of shelf left.
Hey, Doc. You did. I stabbed myself twice, almost at the very beginning of the stream. So, I used the 2 band-aids. Luckily, Terry came in and she used the sticker, and I was like, hey, that applies.
Yeah, we'll have to freeze all that and store it.
Okay.
Another thing, I didn't go by the other place because they had that like super coffee or whatever, you know what I'm talking about, where it has...
Tune in and the first words I hear is sharts are dangerous. What a way to start a Friday morning. It's Thursday. Wait, oh, okay, I remember where you're at. I was like, wait, what is today? We were threatened with the thumb bum. Oh gosh. It's not a very good threat, I'll tell you that much. Cookies are more substantial biscuits made of more doughy stuff with chocolate chips. Biscuits are less gooey and can be dunked in tea. See, they're different. They're different things. Both are a totally valid thing.
What's up, Nano?
Nanu.
Actually, I was reading because I was looking up really simple things to do with flour.
Mm-hmm.
So I was looking up how to make hardtack.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently the sailors back in the day used to call them cookies, and everyone used to talk about cookies with disgust because it was synonymous with hardtack.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's interesting. So that's like the origin of the dislike for cookies.
It might not be the origin, but I did read that the sailors back in the day hated cookies, and there's a lot of references when you read old like 1700s novels to hating cookies, and that's what they're talking about.
That's funny.
Hardtack is known to break your teeth if you don't make it right.
My little baby, the little baby turkey baster. It's necessary.
Yeah.
I'm a time traveler. I forgot where you were at, so I just had a dingleberry moment for sure.
You want me to get you one of those coffees, or you good?
Coffees? Celsius?
No.
Wait, which one? Sorry. Super coffee? The Keto?
Yeah.
Are they cold?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Doc coming in strong, starting fights. I love it. Butters is still wrong. Bless him. Oh no. Yeah, Charlie, if you I feel like you would love Buttery's stream. I feel like you would love it, Charlie. He's only on Twitch. You would really enjoy his stream if you ever find yourself on Twitch. He streams Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern time, it's 2 p.m. his time or 3 p.m. his time, but for me it's 9 a.m. Eastern time. So for you it would be like probably 10 a.m. He's funny. Coffee, SunBear 100% focus coffee. Yay! Yes, I am gonna be off my rocker with this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'll only drink maybe half of it because it's already 2 p.m.
Is it though? Or is it 1 p.m. with the 2 p.m. disguise of it?
It's true. God, I hate time changes so much. I've been waking up at 8:30 because I normally wake up at 7:30. Waking up at 8:30, pissing me right off.
Yeah, it just throws everything off. It sucks.
10 a.m. lately. Oh, okay. Starting a little bit later. That's fine. His stream is very funny, though. I enjoy it.
Alright, well, I'm gonna head in.
Okay, thank you for the Keto. Finger doot me. I understand. I know that you're not a huge technology and like social media type person, Charlie, but I just figured I would share. I love Buttery streams. He's really funny. I watched his streams a lot. I had a really February was really hard for me. I had some like just hard stuff I was going through, and I was kind of sad all month. But his streams like really cheered me up, so I would watch his streams a lot while I was a little bit of a sad baby, little baby sad mode. I have no chat commands, so I am sorry. Hashtag pro streamer. The time change here is on Mother's Day. How bloody cruel is that? That is horrendously torturous. Thank you for the follow, Kara. I appreciate that. Thank you so very much. Well, thanks, Charlie. Next time I go in, I'll tell him that one of my friends won't come in, but is supporting through me. Butters is a riot. Butters indiscriminate flirtation with anyone and everyone. It's hilarious. Indiscriminate. Alright, I'm taking forever to get these cut up. Let's really focus so we can start on Miss Belle. Miss Belle. Getting toasty in here. Getting toasty. The Butters twerking emote is my literal favorite emote to use anytime I go into a new stream. I will only be moderately familiar with the person. Like, I'll have had to go in like a few times before I'll use it, but I love the twerking emote because it gets a laugh out of everyone. I just love it. Wow, it's Shard City. There's literally glass everywhere, even though I keep wiping it down. Oh no! I'm sorry if we're having stream issues. Sometimes it struggles. I don't know why it is now. We have no clouds, so that's normally the issue. Hi Ravenclaw. Hopefully you can see me. Hopefully it's not just a giant pixel. If it is, I'm sorry. Alright. Sorry, y'all. You know I have stream problems because of this damn Wi-Fi hotspot. But yeah. Hi, Ravenclaw. Welcome in. We're just cutting some glass. The stream's chugging along. Struggling. Right now, for those who are not familiar with what I do at all, I'm going over this with Silver Sharpie because I'm going to have to use my ring saw to cut out these really concave parts. And the Silver Sharpie is more water resistant than Black Sharpie. So that is my reasoning. I'm going to chat real quick. Okay, audio is stable, video. Thank you so much, Charlie. I appreciate it. Buttery, so his name on Twitch is Buttery Smooth. I put it in the chat. I don't have the link and I don't want to like strain the internet to get the link, but if someone on Twitch wants to put a link in the chat, you definitely can. It doesn't limit links. So I'm gonna turn my air conditioner on. It's starting to get a little toasty in here, I'll tell you what. Oh my lord. Thank you, Ravenclaw. Whew. This glass is a little thick, so sometimes can be a little bit hard to break. I always pick the most pain in the butt glass to cut. I know! I do too. I really do too, because most of the time my choices for glass are not based on the texture or like the way it's going to break, but just the color. So there are times where I pick glass and I'm like, I am going to hate this. Bridget Panda, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Are you also a bear lover? I love bears. If you can't tell. If you can't tell by the name, the animal specifically. Just the animal. I have a bear tattoo, and I think my next tattoo I'm gonna get, which is gonna be working on this forearm, is gonna be bear related as well. I don't know what it's gonna be yet, but with this torch, I told my artist to just pick what went with the rest of the sleeve, and because I just trust him at this point. But yeah, welcome to the stream, Bridget. Good to have you here. Thank you so much. I'll show you the actual portrait itself, which is over here. So right now I am just working on cutting the glass for everything for this portrait, and we're just working on Bean, which is this dog here. At this point we still have a lot of smoothing out to do, so I'll use a glass grinder and make it so all these pieces fit. So for right now, very rough. There's a lot of overlaying pieces, so I have my mother-in-law here from Canada for a little holiday, and she's spoiling my pieces. Oh, that's so nice. Enlisting some help. I love it. Yes, I love my tattoo artist. I love him. Love his art style. I never thought that I would get a sleeve ever. But when I saw his art style, I was like, I'm gonna get a sleeve. A torch. A torch. It goes all the way up here. I still need to finish the inside of my arm, but... And this sleeve is really cool because, sorry, my skin's a little dry. I need to apply some lotion. A story, and it was an unintentional story, but a story nonetheless, of kind of my personal journey throughout the last like 2 years. And it went onto this side as well, so I have this side to... Good lord, I showered before the stream and I forgot to apply lotion on my arms, I guess. Frankenstein? No, just a torch. She brought down her old small kiln for me to have. You can start making jewelry. That's awesome. Lightbringer uses torch to keep the darkness at bay. I like that. Ugh. Shoulder mobility is lacking. I'm having to like turn my whole body. But yeah, so I gave him like medium amount of instruction for the first one. Second one, I was like, I just want like the inside of a cathedral with some stained glass. And then third one, I was like, just do what you will, dude. Inside of the arm is the spicy zone. You're totally right. This part was literally the worst tattoo I've ever gotten. This was worse than on the heel. Like I have on my Achilles tendon, I have ankle bands. That was pretty bad. This spot right here was the worst. I don't know what it was, but it felt like he literally had a knife and was just like, gah, gah, gah. It was awful. Thank you, Bridget. I appreciate that. I feel like I kind of marked myself for like permanent stained glass because I got the stained glass tattoo, like this part. I got that before I really had like committed to the craft, but I really love Gothic architecture, and I don't know, I felt like it would be really cool because I think I got this like a few months after I started doing it as a hobby. I was like, this is just me now, permanent. Both arms sleeve do need a few areas touched up and a few more tats added. Ooh, monkey foot. I'm just gonna call you Monkey. Are you part of the Discord? I would love to see your sleeves if you would be willing to post them. An under chin hat flower. She has my heart on the other side of the pond. Gonna go get him. Aw. I have four, two on my back and one on each wrist. I didn't have any problems with this area. My elbow pit, like, was not bad. I have some, kind of on my elbow. I don't have them on the elbow. Like, it's really, really close, though. Sorry, you're looking at my wrinkly little weenus. But, this area wasn't as bad as right here. I don't know what it was with this. Work, Rachel, work! Work! My next appointment is on June... sometime in June. I can't remember exactly when, but I'm really excited. I'm gonna try to have 2 shop updates beforehand so I can actually afford it, because it's gonna be quite a bit. So wish me luck, y'all. But I wanna, like, I don't spend a lot of money on myself. I recently bought some new wireless headphones, which was like the biggest thing I've purchased for myself in quite a while. And then I'm gonna do my next session, which I'm really excited about. If your elbow pit needs deodorant, I'm kind of worried, Jupiter. You got stinky elbow pits. Honored to see your weenus. Oh, y'all kill me. Just kill me. The crook. Thank you, Monkeyfoot. I appreciate that. You know, my actual first idea for my first tattoo. So my first tattoo, well, I think I can show you without being obscene. My first tattoo was this bear thigh piece, right? Pretty big. My first tattoo, I actually originally wanted it to be on my stomach, because I used to be really, really overweight and I lost a bunch of weight, so I had a lot of loose skin on my stomach, which I was really insecure about. So I was gonna get a stomach tattoo to, like, just kind of make myself feel better. I'm really glad I didn't do that, though. Never show your weenus without consent. Well, I'm sorry, everyone. You kind of, like, I didn't ask if you wanted to see it, but, oh, I showed you again. I'm sorry, Kate. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. Inappropriate content. Oh no. Oh no! It exploded. Oh, it's an elbow. It's just an elbow. there are any children watching, it's just an elbow. How dare I become so inappropriate? What am I thinking? I do try to keep my streams as family friendly as possible. I try. Sometimes it doesn't work, but I used to, when I was only on DLive, I swore like a sailor, and now I'm pretty good at not cursing anymore. Because when you're with a veteran, veterans have potty mouths. Veterans have potty mouths. So it's hard to not have a potty mouth when you're with a veteran. And I kind of just have a potty mouth to begin with, so. Oh, thank you for validating my elbow. Oh. No, I know. Well, like, so I cover broad areas, and then I shake the Sharpie, and then it gets everywhere. Glad I could make you feel better, Galadonna. I hope that's how you pronounce it. I am not repeating that. I am not repeating those words, Charlie. Oh, he told you to stop being such a gosh darn potty mouth? Maybe it's just my veteran then. Woo! Mr. Stabby coming in. Trying to get me. Trying to get me. Yeah. My first glass tools arrived yesterday. I'm so excited to get stuck in. Ooh, very nice. Make sure you have band-aids ready. Band-aids are a must. Oh, why is this in the scrap pile? Let's cut this out. I'm kind of feeling, I think this this drink is like amping me up, so I think we're gonna just continue for as long as I possibly can. I've been getting really easily distracted, even more so off stream than on stream. So I'm gonna kind of use the stream today as a way to make me focus and get more of this work done. Aw, that's so sweet. Whilst you were not streaming, we watched a bit more of a certain other streamer. Every time he was like, "Mommy, I prefer SunBear." That makes me so happy. Can you post images on here? Like links? You definitely can. So feel free to post any links, Monkeyfoot, if that's what you're asking. That makes me so happy, Kate. Yeah, sometimes I totally agree, Charlie. I totally agree. Sometimes just like keeping it classic, you sticking with the classics, there's just something really satisfying about it. But I really have, I kind of like finding little workarounds and like keeping it family friendly as much as possible. Saying gosh darn tootin'. I got glass stuff for my birthday, but I'm too scared, intimidated to try. Don't be scared. There will be a lot of trial and error in the beginning. I would say just try to remain as calm and zen as possible, Farron. Don't be scared. There's a lot of steps to learn, and there's a lot of things that you have to, like, there's a lot of skills that you have to learn for stained glass, but just take it one step at a time, and just try to have fun with it. What do y'all do with glass shards that are too tiny to potentially use for another project? Just to landfill, or is there a better way to use them? I just throw mine out. I don't have a sharps container. We don't have any sharps services here too, so yeah, I just throw my tiny ones out. Let's see. Let me open up this picture. Ah, very nice. Oh, got a nice beard going on too. Heck yeah. But yeah, like you're gonna mess up stuff, right? To this day, I've been doing this for almost 3 years full time now. I still mess things up. I still break glass and it'll break in a weird way and I will get frustrated and get all, but the way that I like to say it is the glass gods, they know when you're angry. And the more frustrated and the more you try to like be a perfectionist, I think, especially when you're first starting out, and the more you try to like fight the current, I suppose, the harder it's gonna be. So if you mess something up, just like, you know, if you cut the glass, take a step back and be like, why did that happen? Could I have cut it this way? Could I have made the score line slightly less concave? Like, what could I have done to not have that happen? And you just have to kind of roll with it, you know? Everything in stained glass is fixable. I think the main thing that's like the most intimidating at first is just like kind of the idea that you might be wasting materials, like if you're cutting glass and not succeeding. But before you cut all the tiny pieces apart, they looked like the Whoville mountain peak. I think they're referring to like these super tiny ones like this where you cannot use it for like anything. Like these little shattery itty bitty bits, because like I'll save that. Oh, you can't even see what I'm doing. I'll save all these big pieces, and I might even save these guys for mosaic work eventually because I'm a hoarder. Like this, no, not gonna save that. Anything big or anything that I might be able to use, like these little long ones, I think those would be cool for mosaics. Super tiny pieces though, I don't really think there's any purpose unless you like have a kiln or whatever. I finally drew some shapes on my glass, but I'm still working on the courage to cut it. I understand. I totally get it. It's very intimidating. Like I was there at one point. So just try not to be too scared. Understand that this is a time consuming and, you know, it's a long process to learn the stuff for stained glass, but as the sooner you start and the sooner you can start practicing, the better that you're gonna get with it. So just keep that in mind. There's no need to be scared. Got friends coming over. Enjoy the rest of your streams. Ta-ta! Thank you so much, Monkeyfoot, for coming in. I really appreciate you chatting, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. The day I can have a separate room, I definitely want to try stained glass. Yes! Yes, yes! It is so fun. I'm so biased, though. Okay, we need to start working on the other dog, I think. Oh, and I need to cut this too. And there's a piece down here that I missed. I did a leg day the other day. I'm so sore. Alright. Just so I stop like just standing here and not doing anything. Let's cut this up. A lot of normal glass is now fusible too. Sorry, I missed your message, Kate. I still need to go through and sort all my little scraps or come up with a mosaic or something. I need to do something. Something. I have so many glass scraps. It's stupid. I just don't know how to make a mosaic. Like, I don't know all the stuff I need. Like grout or whatever. I could just look it up. Alright, Nanu, thank you so much for hanging out, and I will catch you next time. You know, I actually know people who have, I know people. I have a cat in my studio. We live in a tiny home, so she cannot be in our tiny home because it's tiny. And Brian is extremely allergic. So she hangs out in here, and I'm in here most of the day anyway. So it's honestly not as big of an issue, but I also don't have a cat that jumps on top of things. It might be harder if you have a cat that, like, is an explorer. On a completely selfish note, now they've got to play with more glass. The art teacher has asked me to come in and talk about stained glass and show them bits. Oh, very nice. That's exciting, Kate. Congratulations. That is fantastic. Please feel free to always share things like that too. Like, you don't have to worry about, like, you don't have to worry about, like, oh, I'm being selfish. Like, I really enjoy getting to hear stuff like that, so share away. Share away. God. It's everywhere. No, it's everywhere. I shook it too much. No! Get off of my cutting board. The Molly Muse, yes. Yeah, like I have, oh my god. I messed up, y'all. I've messed up. There's ink everywhere. It continues to cover me in its entirety. God. Alright, let's try to do this without getting Sharpie everywhere. Oh, yep. So yeah, I have a cat that is not like that, but another glass streamer on here, Glasswork Pixie, I'm pretty sure she has a cat that hangs out and like jumps up all over her stuff. So I'm pretty sure she just cleans a lot, because I saw a picture that she posted where it was like sitting all over her stuff. See if rubbing alcohol will help. Yeah. I don't have any nail polish remover. I got rid of all of my nail polish stuff whenever I moved. But I used to just use pure acetone, which this is not acetone. I don't think. Just rubbing alcohol. Yeah, I got rid of all my nail polish stuff. I need a manicure, I think. I think that's something... Ugly little hands. I think I'm gonna treat myself at some point soon and get a manicure. My stupid cat has a thing about sitting in front of me when I'm doing anything, so she video bombs all my online work meetings. Classic cat. Cool, now I have... Oh man, I guess I should get some nail polish remover then. I think I did get rid of all of it. Like, I think I gave it to my friend who likes nail art. Yeah, I had acrylic nails for a while. And I had pure acetone. Like, I was doing my nails all the time and I was painting them all the time. So I had pure acetone. Ooh, boy, that stuff is intense. Alright, Megs, thank you so much for hanging out, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. I'm only gonna drink half of it. Oh, Charlie. Missed having you here, I'll tell you that much. Alright, let's put that over there. Here we go, a little thin piece. Let me get some, I need some chapstick. All right, what next? We need the nose, eyes. I think all the pieces have gotten kind of mixed around. This is bean. This can go in here. And then this is the nose. Here's like some random little pieces of paper. Her lip, we still need that piece of the ear and then these eyes. And then we'll be done cutting the glass for Miss Bean. So for her eyes, they're very, very dark. So I think we can take any of the dark brown glass we have. And okay, thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you have a wonderful day. That goes for anyone, as always, who has to leave. I always appreciate people coming and chit-chatting with me while I work. I think I have too much caffeine now, and now I'm like, I don't know what to do. There's like a particular brown that I think I want. It's like almost black. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Oh, that's so fun, Charlie. I'm happy that you had a real... Sounds like you just had one of those good old times. Sounds like a blast, if you're into that sort of thing. Alright. I think this is the glass I'm thinking of. Ooh, that's just black. I need that for the nose. Perfect. Is this just black too? Or is this the brown I'm thinking of? Let's try, I'm gonna try to find the actual picture that I have of them. Let me see. I'm gonna pull up Belle's picture. Cats are very strange. Alright, I'm just gonna pull up, where is this picture? Is it in downloads? No. Secondary downloads? It has to be in here. I'm a hippie champion. I said this weekend that hippies don't fight, but Texans do. I'm there. That's great. Sorry, y'all. I'm just trying to find this picture of the dog. I can't remember where I saved it though. Cats are aliens. Cats can like hear like rocks hitting satellites in space and stuff. Where are these damn pictures? Oh, they're literally the very top. All right, so this is Bean. About to cover the whole screen. Very rich brown eyes. This is the picture I based this is the picture I based it off of for, or one of the pictures. No, it was a different picture, but you can see she's about the same. I don't want her eyes to blend into the fur that I'm using, the color for the fur. But it's basically the same color, so I think I will. Hi, Noctis! Happy St. Patrick's Day. How are you doing? Welcome in.
Ice cream.
Her nose is kind of brown too. I was about to use black, but we'll use brown for the nose because her nose is the same brown. Thank you so much for the ice cream. I appreciate it. So yeah, I'm dumb. There's literally in this picture the noses are brown. Okay, so brown glass for the nose. In that case, because it's a dark brown, we'll use the glass that I got recently. Because this is a bit too light. Oh, you can't even see it. My Lord have mercy. This is a bit too light. And as you can see with the light coming through it, it's like really, really light brown. So let's try the brown that I got at the store. Ooh, also, I found 2 square feet of Spectrum Wispy Brown, which I immediately, I was like, I'm buying this. It was like $30 or something, but. So this, I'm not going to be using this one, because this is a bit too light, but this is one of my favorite browns that exists. Whew, Spectrum sticker. Old. Has this gorgeous, gorgeous browns going through it and whites and creams. It looks like just like a before you stir your coffee type of thing. I'm doing good. Hope all is well with you. Yes, I'm so glad to hear that, Noctis. Things are great here as well. Yeah, I'll be painting the details on the eyes and the nose as I usually do. Let's see. This is the sheet. And you can see, so, whoops. So this, even though it's coming out as lighter brown than it actually is, if we kind of zoom out, you can see that it's much less transparent than the other glass. You can like see me, hi, which will give a nicer effect whenever the light is coming through it, or you know, when the light's not coming through it, so it'll give the appearance of being darker. So we'll use this glass. And the reason why not as much light comes through it is because of this side. Because there's more, it's just a more opaque glass. So, all this white streak running through it. I need to wipe all of this stuff off of my workspace because it's starting to feel claustrophobic. Starting to feel it. Yeah, like right before you stir it and you still have all the milk kind of swirling or cream swirling in it. If you drink your coffee that way, I suppose. I'll have to just sort through that later. Usually, one of my worst habits is just this pile of glass here, just like sweeping stuff in there and then not going through it for like 2 weeks, and then it just like starts taking over the entire table. So I'm gonna avoid this side of it. I don't like these streaks that go through here. So I'm gonna focus more on this side. I don't really think it matters where I'm gonna get this from. But I think what I'll do, because this is the glass I wanted to use for the face for the other dog as well. I want their faces to be kind of the darkest part. So I think what I'm gonna do is focus Bean's fur right here, and then whatever left over, probably like this spot right here, is what I want to use for their noses. Look at my dirty, grimy little goblin hands, leaving oil everywhere. Good grief. Pretend like this is clean. But yeah, that's what I think my plan is. We're gonna focus on this side because there's kind of more of like a swirl versus like striations on this side. Yeah, it's a productivity pile. There we go. It's a good name for it. All right, so this we're gonna leave. We're gonna leave these off to the side. The eye pieces and the nose, so we can revisit that. We're gonna pull out. We're just gonna stack some of these randomly on here just to make room. I wish I had a bigger table right now because this portrait is pretty large. Let's zoom out a little more. There we go. You can see more table now. So this is gonna all be white, 80, 79, 80, and 81. Her nose. The streak side would make great outside edge fur. The lines imply layers of hair. You are correct. Usually for these heavy lines though, I just like, since I don't work with big enough pieces, I feel like it kind of gets, it's just so striated, you know, that I just tend to not like the effect as much as like a lighter wisp like what you see on this side, which now it's super dark and you can't see any of it, but you just gotta take my word for it. All right, these are all of the outside pieces. I don't know what this is. Piece number 19 or piece number 61. 61. Okay, there we go. Let me get my pencil or some sort of writing utensil to put a line under this so I don't mix that up again. This is for her ear. These are outline pieces or background pieces. So for these dogs, these are 13.5 inches wide. So this actually isn't the biggest thing I've made, but it's close. I think I actually made a horse portrait that was about the same dimension, but it was like long. It was taller than wide. So it was about the same if I remember correctly. But yeah, 13.5 wide and then just under 10 inches tall. No, I appreciate it. Ooh, we still have to cut up some pieces. I'm gonna take just a few minute break, so I'm gonna put up the hold on, I'll have to fix it. It'll say stream starting soon, but I'll fix it to be right back. I have to go use the bathroom real quick because I've had a lot of water and coffee, so I just need to use the bathroom real quick. So I'll be right back. I shouldn't be gone for more than like 2 minutes or so. So I'm gonna mute myself so you don't hear anything of me walking away and possibly tripping and cursing, and I'll be right back. Dang it! Hi, I'm back. Sorry. Thank you, Charlie. I thought I unmuted myself, but I didn't. That was actually a video that I made for forever ago, and the song that I used was copyrighted. Like, it got a copyright strike because it sampled a Disney, like, words from a Disney movie. It wasn't even like an actual Disney song. And then I was like, wait, I can still use the video, even though, like, I just muted the video and I used different music. So anyway, thank you. I'm so glad you like it. I made the whole video to go with a song, like 2 songs. So I timed it with those songs. It took me forever, and then I couldn't even use them, and I was just like, poop. So it's whatever. It's a lot cuter with the original songs that I intended to use it for. We ran out of music. I think that's what happened. We ran out of music. We did. All right, let me start over. Where did the music go? There we go. All right. What is dark? Let's just focus on her face right now, I guess. Our headline act on Saturday was the band Warhol. It was Disney Goth. What? You'll have to send me a link, or I'll look it up. I'm gonna look it up. Although I feel like that'll be kind of difficult to find. I'm gonna write Disney Goth next to this so I can try to find it better. No Winnie the Pooh music. No. It was from, I don't know what movie the song was from. It's one that I haven't seen before. Like, it's like a lesser known. It's what they're. I can't remember. Alright, so this is her face. This is her face. This is her little chest. Face. Face. And face. Right? Oh my lord. Still here, just got to work, so I'll have you in headphones but won't be in chat. That's fine. Let's go ahead and get you gone. Get you gone. I know, I need a mod, but it's fine. I just delete him real fast. We'll deal with the ears later. I'll deal with the ears for Belle on my own time. Probably later today. I really want to crack down and try to get all the glass cut for these little pupperoonies, because I don't like making people wait. Although this is a really big commission, so I don't think she's... I think she's understanding. A kindergarten teacher, sweet and melodic, but not what you expect. Who? Oh, Warhol. Okay. 4-second memory. Gone. Who? Okay, so for this little puppy, let's plan out where the glass lines, or how we want it to go. So let's get our pencil out. So we're gonna have this fur going straight up with the wisps. This fur we're gonna try to have it go in this direction and this one in this direction. And then this face fur, I think we're gonna try to do it more horizontally. I don't want it going straight down, but usually this is how I kind of picture the fur. So I'm gonna try to just go like in this general direction. You can't see almost a single thing that I did. I drew little arrows. That's what I was doing over there. Okay. I'm going to put this on top. I'm gonna move this. The exposure is killing me. Major goldfish syndrome. All right, we're gonna keep the exposure like that. Oh, no, we need to draw on these pieces. Okay, so ears, deal with that later. Her little tongue, deal with that later. This is white glass, deal with that later. And so this is for her little face. Bless her heart, just so cute. Like that. And like that. Alright, so this, we're gonna try to have it go about like that. This is straight up and down. This one, we have it going like this. Like that. Hi, Sophie. Thank you so much. You go outside the ring slightly. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, you mean with the, yeah. It's kind of fun. It gives like a little, it feels like they're poking their little heads out, right? All right, so this, we're gonna try to arrange these in such a way that it is not entirely wasting every bit of glass that we have. So I'm gonna trace these on and then we're gonna see if we like how it looks. But we're gonna try to do it in the most friendly way to not waste glass possible. So this one, like this. Ish. I am glad you like it. Let me show you Bean real quick because she's so extra cute. So that's this one, or no, this is Bean. Belle is the one with her tongue out. Look at her. She's so precious. And she's missing that front arm, but look at her little tongue. All of her pictures, her tongue is sticking out like that, like she's just a little goober. So cute. Look at her. Precious. Actually, we're gonna start this up here because I want the top of her head to be lighter in color than the cheek fur. So this is slightly lighter brown than what's down here. So we're gonna try to focus all of the top of her head fur up here and then work our way down, I think. Try our gosh darn cuteness. Yeah. Yeah, it kind of, yeah, it adds that little pop. It adds that little, just that extra little bit. What am I looking at? Okay, this is the top. 69 is, okay, that's there. Then 65, technically.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa! Thank you so much for the raid, Paul. How are you? Welcome, everyone. How is your stream? Please don't let my computer crash right now. Oh my god, my computer has been crashing like terribly. But yeah, oh my gosh, welcome everyone. How is it going? We're working on this pet portrait right now. Nothing new. Same old, same old. Awesome. What were you working on during your stream? Good, getting things done. Very good. We've gotten a surprising amount of things done on the stream today. I have been talking everyone's ear off, and I tend to stop working when I'm talking, so I'm amazed that we've done anything. But yeah, welcome everyone. If you're new here, I am a full-time stained glass artist. Right now we're working on a commission, this pet portrait. Here, I'll move this out of the way. So we're working on this portrait right here. Oh, my exposure. Hold on, sorry y'all. Put it back to Tootenish. Painted a Haku dragon, custom carbonite and castle from the Black Cauldron. Ah, very cool. Sorry, the exposure is so terrible. Thank you so much for following, whoever just followed. Sorry, I'm in my settings right now. So, this is where we're at currently. So we're getting all the glass cut up. I've had to put some of the pieces on from this ear over here just so I could put this picture this side down. So we've cut up most of the glass for this dog, which is Bean. And now we are planning the glass for Belle, and we're working on planning out her face glass. So yeah, I do a lot of like commissions and stuff like this. So this is what we're currently working on. But that's awesome. You always do really cool like commission stuff from things that I feel like I've like kind of barely heard of. Like what was the thing, one of the, you did a big egg thing was like the one that I watched you work on the most. It was like this big egg thing from like an oddly specific movie, but it was super cool. But yeah, so this is where we're at. I will have to go in with a glass grinder and smooth all these pieces out. It takes freaking forever. So that's why nothing fits together. I'll have to use a ring saw for pieces like this that have these super concave bits that I don't really feel comfortable breaking out. So I have that done. Lots of pieces. From death becomes her. Yeah, like that's like something that it's like in my brain. Yeah, it's like in my brain that I've heard of it, but I haven't actually seen it before. But that's super cool. Super, super cool. Thanks so much for the raid. Oh my gosh. I hope I can be as entertaining. Alright, so like I said, we are working on getting these face pieces planned. You can see my little gremlin fingerprints all over the place. So what I like to do is I have a metallic Sharpie and I trace all of my pieces out. So my pattern pieces are cut out with cardstock. And I like to trace them out before I commit. That way I can make sure that the grain of the glass matches what I want for that particular part of the dog. 1994, not on a lot of people's radars. All right, so it's not just me being like a shut-in then. Good. Hello, how are you? Welcome in. Yeah, I remember it was like really, really crazy, like expensive, like actual high quality materials, which is amazing. All right, so this is 65. I don't know if I like that already. So we're gonna move this just a little bit. So you can very, very barely make out how, yes. So there's different, every piece of glass is completely different, even if it's the same color and the same manufacturer. So right now, this is what I'm trying to do, is match the grain of this glass, how these striations go through, trying to match it with how the fur would be on that part of the head. As best as possible. It's not perfect, but... Elixir of Immortality tastes like Dr. Pepper or Scotch. Oh no! I dropped my pieces. Where is my magic eraser? I need, oh, there's a tiny little piece. So to get the Sharpie off the glass, I just use magic eraser. This is apparently the only little bit that I have. So I haven't, that I can see at least. So what I want is for this to be a bit more upright like this, I think, and that'll be a lot better. Yeah, I think it gives a really nice effect. It takes a while, but you know, this is already a form of art that like just takes forever. Thank you so much for the follow, Frankie. Frank. Sorry, I read that as a Y. Thank you so much. Yeah, these... Sorry, I keep hitting the camera. These take me forever, but it's totally worth it at the end. This is 69, 65. Now what I like to do is before I commit, I hold it up to see if I like how it looks, which I think this is pretty good. Because the grain of the glass is kind of going like out like this, which I think looks fine. Thank you so much for the follow, Ello. I changed the magic eraser whenever I no longer can use it. Like this is, this started as a square that was like that big, and then it just like slowly wears down into nothing until I'm just left with like little puffs. So I have a lot. I always have a lot. Oh, here's one on the floor. This one doesn't have as many miles on it. Do you use some kind of sturdier paper for the templates you use more often? Yes, technically. So I use, for all of my templates, I print out 2 copies. The first copy is the actual like piece that I use for reference to put the glass on, and this is just normal like printer paper. The second copy is the cardstock, which is just like a thicker paper, and it holds up really well. Let me show you an example piece. I used to make a lot of honeycombs. Like that was basically how I started, was I made like honeycomb clusters. This is the original honeycomb pattern that I printed out and like cut out. It's the one comb to rule them all. And it was just like normal cardstock. And this thing has lasted almost 3 years of just like, Buck, thank you for the follow. This has lasted like 3 years, and it's, I think, so strong because it's absorbed so much Sharpie that it's like being held together with Sharpie and palm sweat and love and maybe 1 or 2 tears. So it holds up really well. This is by far my most used pattern. And then like I make a lot of bears now, so like I have my little little bear pattern out of cardstock. And you can see like how much love it has and how many. I'm missing a piece though. I'm missing one of his feet. So yeah, there's like a little bear. So, cardstock. Short answer, cardstock. Long answer, 5-minute explanation. I think we're gonna have to change the placement of this piece as well, because it's a little bit too horizontal for my flavor, my preference. So we're gonna just erase this and redraw it and hope that it fits next to this piece. So for this one, no, actually that was kind of good. Although I feel like maybe like this would be a little better. Let's draw this out and see if we like this. Hi, how are you? Welcome. Oh, I will always give as long of an explanation as possible, or I'll try. So, good. Glad you like them. All right, let me see. Long answer, 1 hour and 30 minutes. Good, I'm glad I'm not the only one. Okay, so sometimes this takes me a little bit, especially with something as important as the face. So sometimes I'll come in here and like compare, lay it over. I think this will be good. I don't think I'll get much better of striations than that. Today we got 30 minutes on shadows and highlights. I learned a lot. That's awesome. I often second guess short answers and not an answer that's in some sort of a story time. Great. Yeah, if you like the stream, if you're on YouTube, smush the like button. Obliterate the like button. I think this is good. I think I like how that looks. Then these will be straight up and down. And then this one, I think that about matches the same angle as the other one, which is great. So that looks good to me. So this is 69, 65. Edutainment. A beautiful word. Bring this back. So this one, this works really well too. Oh my gosh, I love when stuff like that happens. Like this happens. So this is the, hold on, I'm gonna explain this because this is what I love to, when this happens, I love this. So this is this side. Bro, come on. This piece, this side of her head. So you can see you'll be able to see the place where her eye goes, and this part of the glass, bro, my exposure settings are just pissing me off right now. This part of the glass is darker than this part, which is awesome because this is technically the top of her head, and then this is like the sides or little temples. So that worked out really well, and it's like that for both pieces. I'm not going to keep trying to hold up the glass because my exposure is just like being silly. Thanks for the advice on copper patina. My patina isn't great, but it's improving. Yeah, you're very welcome. I'm happy to offer as much advice as possible. Copper patina honestly can be so finicky. It's very difficult to get it right every time. Even still, like to this day, there's sometimes I do copper patina that's just like, it's impossible. It just does not want to work with me. For those who are absolutely have no knowledge on stained glass at all, patina is a chemical that's used to turn the metal solder, if you're not in America. There's black patina and there's copper patina, so it's used to change the metal different colors. I'm assuming you all have some sort of knowledge about it though, because Paul is very crafty and I feel like he probably does stuff with metal. But just in case you're not familiar, that's what patina is. And I make little like stained glass tutorial videos on my YouTube, so I get questions like that sometimes from YouTube people. All right. So now the trick is going to be getting the glass to match the same color. Because if I put this here, this is going to be darker here and then it's going to be lighter. So it's not going to perfectly match up. So we might just have to move it down a little bit more and do it like right here. And then use this brown for the eyes or something, because both of their eyes are going to be the same color. Ew, look how dirty it is. Sorry that you're looking at all of my grimy little fingerprints. Currently trying to fix a copper foil spool thingy that I got untangled from both sides in storage, and I've ignored it for months. Oh no, especially if it starts sticking to itself, it's over. It's over. The Creative Star, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. Let's see if we like this piece. So for this, the grain is a little bit more kind of downturned, which I think is fine. I think that's totally fine. Will Nye, Science Guy, hi. And thank you so much, Rebecca, welcome in. And thank you for the lemon, Leo. So you lay these all out then cut rather than cut as you go. Yes. Specifically because I don't know where I'm going to, like I want to make sure before I cut, specifically like these face pieces, I want to make sure I'm using all of this glass properly. So, you know, with this piece, it has kind of this long, weird little tail. I might lay it out here, but I might not like it. Like, or I might cut this to where I don't have enough glass to fit this, if that makes sense. So I like to kind of cut in clumps or plan it in clumps where I plan all of these pieces and then I can just cut the strip off and then cut them accordingly. That's what I did for all of these ear pieces for the other dog up here. I just had like a big chunk of glass. I planned out all the ear pieces and then I cut it. The only thing that you have to keep in mind with that is you have to make sure that you're not putting the glass pieces or the pieces in the way of where you can actually cut the glass. So that sometimes I've done that where you're like, man, this would work perfectly here with this color that's like right here, but there's no physical way to cut the glass. So be a little frustrating. Thanks, y'all. The best crafty stream. You're too kind. Woo! Thank you for the follow. Welcome.
Oh, yeah.
Woo! Thank you so much for the raid. Hello! How was your stream? Creative Stars! How are you? What kind of stuff do you like to stream? Welcome in, everyone. We're working on a pet portrait made of glass. I thought your message said, woo, you're welcome, but just how I read it. Hi! Look at all these beautiful stars coming in. Hello. Good. I am so glad to hear that. I think for this piece, we'll cut it like, maybe like that. We made pottery today, but we did some Procreate things. Oh, we make pottery, but today we did some Procreate things. Oh, that's awesome. I'll have to check out your stream. I like watching physical crafts a whole lot. There's only a few pottery people I've seen on here, so I'll be excited to check it out. Well, welcome everyone, and thank you again for the raid. Like I said, we're working on a stained glass pet portrait today. Oh my god, a spider just dangled himself down. What are you doing, bro? Did you see that? Bro, no. Ah! Go away. I live out in the middle of nowhere, so I live in the middle of the woods in Florida. I'm very rural, so there's just spiders and bugs everywhere. Pet portraits. My mods gave me an idea to make one for my dog. Ooh, do you have any tips on where to buy glass if you can't get it locally? I have a video on my YouTube channel about places to buy online. I won't get too much into it now just because there's a lot of places you can buy online. But yes, so we're doing a glass pet portrait. So we have all the pieces for this dog, almost all of them cut out. You can see it's kind of they don't fit well, but that's because I have to go in with a grinder and smooth everything out, and then everything will fit properly. And then we're working on cutting out and planning and cutting the glass for Belle right now. So. It just spooked me. He fell. He descended from the rafters onto my hands. I got spooked. Yeah, so I'm a full-time glass artist, stained glass artist. This is like my glass collection back here. It's very messy in my studio right now, but I have like big sheets over here. I don't like buying online either much. I buy all my stuff in person. Bro, no! I don't know where that came from, but I just did not like it. He was a fast little boy. That little Spider-Man. Could you see it on the stream? He descended onto my little hand. I'm just Alright, anyway, good lord. Spider interruptions, sorry. I've mostly become desensitized to bugs out here. Like, I've lived out here for about 6 months now, but you know, if a spider descends onto my hand, I'm still gonna probably just like bro. Whatever that was. All right, so this is going like that for that cheek. This cheek is at a similar angle, and I think that looks good too because it's lighter around the eyes than it is around the bottom part. So this is where the eye is gonna go. It's a little bit lighter here than it is down here, which I like for that to, I like it to have those like dimensions. So that I think will be really, really good. And then we need 67 and 68, which are easy because they're just straight up and down. 68, I want it to come from the lighter part of this glass, so I think we're gonna put it down here because this is lighter brown. And then 67 we can put we kind of want this one to be light too, so we'll put it like this So it goes straight up and down with these wisps in the glass, and it'll be lighter. So. Yeah, right, Frank? He's a considerate little spider. I don't really mind spiders, to be honest. The only ones that I really care about if they're in here are brown and black widows, because I have had quite a few brown and black widows in here. It's just the name of the game out here. So I will exterminate those for sure. But like little jumping spiders, they're super cute. Like I feel like I'm just like, hi. They like hang out and they'll like, you know, I like little jumpy boys. Luckily, we don't get we have tons of banana spiders in Florida. I'm gonna fix the exposure settings in a second. This is ridiculous. I don't know what's causing the exposure to be so like ungodly today. Probably just because I'm working with a dark brown glass. Let's see. I don't like it not being auto exposure, but it's fine. There we go. We'll just leave this up. Yes, I live on a farm. We have lots of chickens, and you'll usually hear rooster. There's one rooster that'll like right outside my studio, like over behind this wall. It's just all like chickens and stuff. So, is your glass storage cabinet originally for records? No, it's an IKEA. It's an IKEA bookshelf. So it's like the Kallax or whatever. So it's just so it's just the 2x4 shelving thing, and then in these top, this one, and this shelf, there's glass stands. 2 of those I got from my grandpa, and one of them was a gift from Charlie. So thank you, Charlie, for helping keep my studio organized. And then everything else is just kind of shoved. And then I'm working on a bunch of different projects right now, so this glass I'm currently in the process of using. And then my cat is down here. She likes to sit here and stare at me. This is Molly, my little studio kitty. Sorry the exposure isn't auto-focusing, but she's a good cat. She's a good kitty. She's so old. She's like 15, so she kind of just like does this. She just sits here and looks like this. So you can just keep sitting there, Molly. Love her. Love her to pieces. All right, there we go. Back to work. Hi. She's a good kitty. Yeah, that's the rooster. He just came into his rooster, like he just had like rooster puberty, like he was a baby a few months ago, and now he's like an actual rooster, and he is very annoying. Very annoying. We might have to do this actually at an angle, because these stripes right here, now you can't see them. They kind of go at an angle. So let's replace this one. I use a shoe rack. I customize with dowels for spacing the nooks. Yes, that's a really good idea. That's my glass person. That's how she organizes her glass. Well, she custom built shelves, and then there's just little dowels. She is a good helper. Little Kit Kat McGillicuddy. Kit Kat McGillicuddy. Yeah, he's just a teenager. He's a little baby too. Like he's actually bigger than the other rooster, but he crows all the time. But if you walk towards him, he just sprints. He's like terrified of people. The other rooster, you walk up to him and he just like stands there and he'll just like side eye you and like not move. He's really actually kind of spooky. But the new one is a little baby. I scare him off all the time. A lot of my streams are just me like running out of the shed to go scare him away because he likes to just hang out in this area back here. Anyway. Oh my goodness. All right. So we got all these pieces put down. I'm gonna have to end the stream. I normally only stream for like 2 hours. I'm a bit hungry, and I didn't realize it's already 3:30. So I do intermittent fasting, and my feeding window today was supposed to end at 3. So I need to go eat. So we drew these out. I'm sorry you're not gonna see them get cut up, but we're gonna find someone on Twitch to raid. I know we just got raided multiple times, so I'm so sorry that I'm like just leaving already, but I have an internet hotspot that I only have 100 gigabytes a month, so I have to limit how long my streams are. Real quick though, I will say my first piece, I'll show you, Farron. I'll show you my first piece. Ooh. So my first piece was a leaf that I took it from my favorite plant that I have, and I still have it, but I traced the leaf and then I made it slightly bigger. But this is my first project. I put the jump rings like on this, so that's the worst spot you can possibly put them, so it like broke off. You're supposed to put them on a solder line. Hi Dizzy, bye Dizzy. But yeah, this is my first piece. I want to do a video soon where I remake this and like see how my skills have improved. So that's my first one, but we're gonna find someone on Twitch to raid. So let's see who's streaming right now. If anyone knows of any artists that are streaming. Oh god, there's so many. All right, let's see. Thank you so much for hanging out. Did Amy just start streaming? Hold on. Let me see. We can go straight to another stained glass person on Twitch if Amy just started. Play in the mud if you want to see clay stuff. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, we're gonna go over to Amy. I'm sorry. Thank you for the suggestion, but we're gonna go over to Amy because she's gonna do some stained glass stuff. So raid Amy. She still has her starting stream up, so it might be a few minutes, but we're gonna go over there and make sure you give her lots of love. She is the sweetest. Also, thank you for the follow. She is the sweetest person. You're gonna absolutely love Amy. Yay, everyone. So make sure you hang around because she is like the most bubbly personality you've ever seen. So stand by whenever we go over there. Make sure we give her love. So everyone on Twitch is good to go. So we're going to go ahead and raid. So thank you so much for watching if you're on Twitch. And it was so fun today and we actually got a lot done. So we're going to go over to Amy and raid now. All right, and then for everyone else, it's like overwhelming her as soon as her stream starts. So for everyone else, thank you so much for watching. It's on Twitch. It's AIMEE. She's only on Twitch. But for everyone else, I'll be back tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern.